everyone. I'm Anita of My Juke and I podcast, and wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a beautiful day. And if you're seeing the show for the very first time and you like the show, please subscribe, like, and share, and hit the notification bell so when an episode comes out, you will be the first to know. Well, guys, thank you for watching my last video from Harlem with love, honey. Yes, I really had a wonderful time down there. I'm gonna go back to make sure that I get into Melba. It was just a lot of activities going on in Harlem. The day I went, it was Harlem Day. I think they have a 2 day celebration, and a lot was going on. And I came on the wrong day, but it was still pleasant. And yeah, and it's summertime. A lot is happening, and New York City is a city where there is a lot going on. It's not a sleepy town. A lot is going on in every nook and crevice and corner that you can find. Something is happening. So that was just one of these days. So I will be returning. Yes, so also too, I have another channel that I've been working on. It's called The Other Side of Royalty, and I decided that instead of posting things about the other royals, not the Montecito royals, the other royals over there on Shutter Island, I would create another website, YouTube channel basically, to to talk about them there instead, because I know Meghan and Harry has a lot of things coming up, and I just want to keep that channel just devoted to Harry and Meghan. I want to keep it clean, I want to keep it positive, and I don't want to mix what is happening with the members of the British royal family and other royals over there. The royals of Monaco. A lot is happening. I don't want to mix up things about Harry and Meghan, their positivity, and the positive aura that they come with the negativity of the royal family, because it seems like they constantly have a negative story. It's just like they're just plagued with negativity, and I want to keep that away from the Sussexes. So on my Duke and I podcast, which was originally created to amplify Harry and Meghan's causes, and to put a spotlight on the things in them that is near and dear to their hearts, like things that we would find on Actual Foundation, and the things that Harry and Meghan are doing in their general daily life. Those are the things that I want on that channel. Those are the things that I want to uplift, and doing so gives me something that is positive to look forward to apart from my daily life. So I want to keep it clean and that way going forward. So my other channel is called The Other Side of Royalty, and I will put it on my community page as well. I will link it in this video so that going forward, if in case you want to see anything, you could subscribe to it, and you want to see anything about the other royals, what they're doing, the shenanigans that is going on with their lives and stuff over there, I will post it on that channel. So going forward, so thank you for the subscribe in advance. Okay, so Serena Williams, my dears, she gave birth to her second daughter, Audra River, beautiful name, Ohanian, and it was so lovely to see. She had a little video on TikTok of the baby with her 5-year-old daughter and her husband. It's just a beautiful picture perfect moment, and I sort of was like looking at it, and she's, after you give birth, you tend to have, your stomach is still swollen because everything, the uterus is still, enlarged, and it has to go down eventually. It has to relax and go down eventually. So she did look a little pregnant, and she said 1 minute, and then she got up and she went and she got the baby, and the baby's, beautiful, and you know, it's gonna look just like her other daughter. It looks, it seems that way. What do I know? They could look completely different, but I'm so happy for, you know, for that family. I know Serena, when she first had Alexia, her first daughter, Alexia Olympian, she, you know, there was a lot of complication, and I was just keeping my fingers crossed for her, saying prayers for her, that everything would go beautiful, and apparently it did, because the husband said, you know, they had a healthy daughter as well as a healthy mom. So that was really, really good news, and I'm tremendously happy for her now that she has her two babies. Who knows, she might go for the third one. She might just go for that boy. She's still young. You never know, you know. I think she's what, 40, 41, so that's pretty young. So she might just go for that little boy. But it's just blessings through and through for the Ohanian family. Oh my goodness. And I still believe Serena Williams is Lily's godmother. Nobody is going to convince me otherwise. I have to hear it from Meghan herself saying that it's somebody else. Until then, I am going to believe that Serena is Lily's godmother, you know? And there was a lot of talk about how Meghan has not been to any of Serena's function leading up to the birth of her baby. But the thing about it is that they are on opposite side of the world, literally. Meghan is in California and Serena is in Florida, quite a distant apart. So the thing about it, there's also what we call telephones and computers. People could do FaceTime. People could be talking on the phone every day. People could be texting on the phone every day. We don't know what is going on with Serena and Meghan. So people are looking from the outside, and they're putting their 2 cents in and casting their judgment and their opinions, and they have no knowledge what is going on between these two ladies. Remember when Serena was on Meghan's podcast, she said to her, you know, that she knew she was retiring. I believe she told Meghan before she told the world. So, you know, a lot could be going on behind the scenes, and we just don't know. So that's why we need to mind our own business. Hello. So just congratulations again to Serena. I know something that she wanted, and who knows, there might just be baby number 3. Okay. But so far it's just beautiful. Her daughter, I think she's having a ball. I'm always seeing videos with she and Alexa, her daughter. So there's another girl again. wanting wanting a husband can say he's the king of the house, because there are no girls. Just like me, I am the queen of my home because I'm the only girl that is there. Okay, let me just not get people upset. Serena is a queen too, but when you see you're the only gender that is in the house, the only sex that's in the house, meaning that me being female and I'm the only one that there, well, I feel like I'm the queen of the house. Okay. Or maybe it's he is the king, Serena is the queen, and they're 2 princesses. Maybe they could put it like that, but I'm selfish. I always say I am the queen, the only queen in the house. Okay, I rule this domain, I rule this kingdom. That's what I always say. Okay, enough of me already. Congratulations to Serena. So anyways, there was this most stupid idea of a tour, a royal tour, that this Lassen guy came up with. I think he's one of those fools that, you know, that worked at some point with Meghan's father, Thomas, and Thomas was on Larson's YouTube project. I don't know if his videos they were doing or what. I never pay attention to these people. The Markles over there, and Florida and in Mexico and or wherever they are, I try not to really listen to what they're doing. They're just a waste of time and they're just embarrassing to look at. And I feel embarrassed for, for Meghan when these people come on. So I try not to even self give them airtime or to pay attention to them. But anyways, this Lassen guy came out and he was, promoting this tour of Montecito. Meghan left England and Harry for a reason. They left and they put themselves not in the heart of Los Angeles. They put themselves in Montecito for a reason so they could have some privacy and quietness to raise their family, their children. And for this guy to think that he could come on a bus with people to parade around Montecito, quiet, sleepy town, with people going about their business, people with $1 million homes and not looking for, people undesirables, as I would call them. Yes, I'm going to call them undesirables to come into their town, parading around, bringing their hillbilly behavior in their town. Yes, I said it, hillbilly behavior in their tongue. They do not want that. They want peace and quiet. They're paying an exorbitant amount of money to live there and they should get what they're paying for, not to have some people, low life people that are looking for trouble to come and disturb the people and them in their tongue, and Harry and Meghan as well. You see right where they are, not bothering anybody, but then you have these people who are sicking them out. I'm telling you, it doesn't get more disgusting than that. Just talking about it is upsetting. What they're doing literally is exposing Harry and Meghan and the people and them that live in that community to all types of undesirables, people who knows what they're up to, who knows what they can do. So to just give them access to this neighborhood and to hound people is just it's just they should all be arrested. Literally, that's what I'm saying, for trespassing. They should not be allowed to come up there. But anyway, some of the promoters or people who were promoting it, they've bailed out, and Larson said that that's not going to stop him. He's still going to go ahead with his plans. Also, I saw an article where Thomas Markle came out saying that he's not supporting Lassen in this venture, this touring of Montecito and Meghan's old neighborhoods and her school, when the schools that she went to. He'd never given anybody his blessings for that, because the media was saying that Larson had gotten Thomas's approval. Thomas came out saying that he never gave him approval, he's not a part of it, and he would never ever give consent to something like that. Who knows? That man is a liar. He's lied in the past a lot. He's went on national television and lied, saying that he had met Harry when he had never ever met Harry in his life. He staged pictures of of him doing certain things. The man cannot be trusted. And we don't know the depth of his relationship with Lassen, but he's saying that no, who knows what happened between them, what conspired between them. And this is a man that published his own daughter's private letter to him. There's nothing that the Markles, Thomas Markle, Samantha Markle, the other son of Thomas Markle, Tom Markle, there's nothing that these people wouldn't do for money. They have no pride, they have no decorum, they're just, I don't know what to say anymore. I'm just trying to hold my respect for human beings, even though they may be literally behaving like the scum of the earth. I am still going to hold respect for them, because what they're doing essentially is putting Harry and Meghan, as well as Archie and Lily's life, in danger, and they don't care, and that is what that is troubling about all of this. Yeah, so it's really troubling. um, because what you're essentially doing, or these people are essentially doing, is giving who knows crazies with all the threats against Harry and Meghan in this world. You are essentially giving people access to where they live, which they would never have in the first place. So that is upsetting to me. Okay. Anyways, moving on to something more positive. Audra McDonald, I'm telling you, Broadway's queen. When I went to the Miss Foundations award, I saw her down there, and she was so gracious. I'm going to put up all these photos of her that I personally took. Those are my photos of her that I took. I saw her and I said, oh my goodness, you know me already, how I get hysterical about everything. Oh my God. You know, one of the things about me, and I don't know if that comes across on camera, um, people always tend to want to take advantage of me because I come across not as naive, but I am just a nice person in general. And some people tend to mistake niceness with weakness. And I've been burned a lot of times by, you know, how I come across. I come across as very innocent, as, you know, nice and kind. In general, I have a happy disposition. So what you see on the camera is precisely who I am. And sometimes it goes to my advantage and sometimes it goes against me, you know, by people mistaking my kindness and my happy disposition in life as being somebody that is weak or somebody that could fall prey to anything. But, you know, my head is on. Okay. But anyways, going back to Audra's story. So when I saw her down at the Miss Foundations Award, I said, "Oh my goodness, there goes Broadway's queen," and she really is the queen of Broadway. She has been in countless Broadway shows, let me tell you. She is a phenomenal actor. I'm even surprised that we haven't seen a lot of her on the movie screen, you know, of shows, of movies in Hollywood compared to the amount of shows that she has done on Broadway, and how she's such a commanding actress. She's just awesome. So I saw her and I said, "Oh my goodness, I know her. This is Audra McDonald, Broadway's queen." I said that, and she turned around, and you can see her smiling when I said that, and she literally said hello. She is so sweet and kind. But anyways, back in March, when Meghan was pregnant, um, you know, just before she was pregnant with Archie. I was just doing the math date. January, February, March, April, May. Archie was born. Yes, in May. So I was doing the math. So when Meghan was pregnant in the United Kingdom, she was under a lot of attack, a lot of abuse by the media. I mean, you know, babies have a tendency, some of them, they could be doing somersaults in your stomach. They could be kicking you, they could be doing everything. So Meghan sort of used to cradle her stomach, touch her stomach, and a lot of people had problems with that. They were criticizing her for touching her stomach. Mind you, this is a woman that was, you know, having a baby for the first time, you know, at I think she was 37 when she had her baby, when she was having her baby. So the thing here is that, of course, you're excited about your child, and it's your belly. You should be able to caress your baby anyhow you feel. You should be able to have that interaction with that child. That child is growing in your stomach. So going back to Audra, back then in March, she posted something on Instagram with, you know, she posted a video, and the video was basically her baby moving in her stomach. Literally, you saw the baby doing somersault, you saw the baby doing all kinds of things in her stomach when she was pregnant with her child. And she just was the post that she put out, it read, let me just my camera, not my camera, my, let me just get exactly what she said in that post. So I'm gonna put my glasses on because the glare like this. She said in the post on Instagram with that video of her baby in her stomach doing somersault, she came to Meghan's defense, and she said in here, me at about 8 months pregnant. The reason I'm posting this is because of Meghan Markle. I cannot believe what this woman has had to endure from social media and the press. Then today to read about how weird her body language is by supposed women's magazine that supposedly prides itself on celebrating fierce, independent, strong women who can do anything and have it all. Do better. When I was 8 months pregnant, I touched my belly all the time because it was my belly and it was my baby. Because it was my baby inside. Had crazy emotions ranging from elation to depression to rage to uncontrollable fits of laughter. I was swollen, hot, sweaty, enemas, flatulent, in search of my feet, hot fudge sundae junkie, nervously excited, pudgy-faced, waddling goddess. The thought of having to go through all of that, plus having a million cameras in my face, bullied left, right, and center, and still be gracious, elegant, gorgeous, and full of purpose in front of the whole world is unimaginable. Do better. Leave her alone. And this is what she posted in defense of Meghan. And then I think she came on, I think it was ABC, and she reiterated again, her observation of what was going on with Meghan. I think she was asked the question about her post. Now, so I say all of this to say, there was another article that came out in Vanity Fair, and still in support of Meghan. I'm telling you, what I saw when I went down to the Miss Foundation is the same Audra that I saw, that I'm seeing in the articles that I'm reading. Kind, sweet, and so on. So she was answering a bunch of questions in Vanity Fair magazine. So it was the Proust questionnaire for Vanity Fair. And the question asked, which living person do you most admire? And she said, Meghan Markle. She said, I don't know how she continues to walk through this world with grace, strength, and purpose that she does, given the unbearable amount of vitriol and hate she has been subjected to. But she does. I wish she didn't have to. So people are noticing. So it's nice that somebody who is out there, who's a public figure can, echo the very thing that we in the Sussex Squad is saying. Here she is, going through her daily life, and to be vilified like that on a daily basis is definitely unbearable. And I don't know too many people who could go through that and still continue living life, being kind, and, after going, and it's not only coming from here in the United States, because I noticed that the press here has jumped on the bandwagon because Harry and Meghan is a money-making machine. The UK press, they're on the attack. The United States press, they're on the attack. So to be going through that on a daily basis and still continuing your life and being sweet and kind, as I just said the other day, to somebody how just how Meghan goes through this. She's really, really, really a strong and a remarkable woman, and people are noticing that. So Audra McDonald said, "Which living person do you most admire?" And she said, "Meghan." You know, she really appreciates Meghan's, I think, her strength, her ability to endure under all of these circumstances. So that is the reason why she admires Meghan. Okay. And she, you know, even going back to her post on Instagram, when, you know, she was having all these types of feelings during her pregnancy, and to see Meghan go through her pregnancy underneath these conditions, and even today going through the smear campaign and the dehumanizing of her, and to see this happening today, that's the reason why she's even echoing the same sentiment that she had, that she really admire her for being able to go through all of this and still comes out rosy. That's why Harry picked the American rose. See, the hardy rose. I love a hardy rose. My knockout hardy rose. I am telling you, when all the other roses that I have, and I have a lot of roses, when they're starting to create problems to me, they're not, some of them are rotting, some of them, they're not making flowers. My knockout American hardy roses, I mean, not one day I ever go through summer without seeing a flower on one of them. So Harry chose the right rose. Okay, he didn't choose an English rose. He chose the American hardy knockout rose. Okay, they are endearing no matter what. They're always flowering and they always look beautiful no matter what. So that is my take on what she's saying. Okay, so anyways, guys, I have an appointment. I'm going right now. I will see you guys. So I've been sort of on the quiet side of it because I've been working on that other channel. I'll put that up in the comment section of this video, so you guys can subscribe to that channel, and that's where you guys are going to see my other things on the royals. It's going to be a faceless channel. I'm not going to do I'm not going to devote time to doing videos because I have a very, very busy life with all my kids and my job and my this and my that and trying to build my home. I got to show you guys the plan that I have. It has been submitted, and if everything goes right, I will be giving myself a gift for Christmas by breaking ground for Christmas. I will be going down to my place of birth and I will break ground if I get the permission by Christmas. I love to give myself a big Christmas gift or a big birthday gift. That's what I do. I treat myself, and hopefully I'll be able to leave a legacy for my children, because you know something, I've been here since I was 16. I was 16 years when I came to the United States. I've been here a very long time, and I lived here. I'm grateful to this country. I cannot tell you how grateful I am to this country. It gave me everything that I have, you know. But at the same time, I miss where I'm from. I feel like where I'm from is calling me back. And I don't know if people feel that way after they have gone to another foreign country and they live there for a long time, if they feel like they need to go back to where they're from. Let me know in the comments, okay? And I just feel like I need to go and spend some time there. And hopefully one day it would be a pleasure to take some of the squads, members of the squads, down to where I'm from, and we could have a nice get together there. Oh yes. But anyways, love you guys. I have to go. I will see you guys. Bye.